It's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art, just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like woo, I tried. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey.
We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art, just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. Showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like whoa, like why? Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage.
Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to our Meghalaya Carnage Cup presented to you by Jubilant Divine Esports. And yes, again, we are back with our Meghalaya Carnage Cup. I will be quickly introducing you the tournament format with us, and we will be showing you today's matches live. So, we have right now the tournament format where we have played with Group A and Group B, and Group C is going to be in the group stage. We have already seen the three teams, Group A, Group B, and Group C, that will be playing with the survival stage. And I will be quickly introducing you the teams of Group A, Group B, and Group C. So we have in Group A, Infinity Sports, 4IM, Demonlike, Kudis Sports, Lagging Legends, Young Guns, Team Moolamanoh, Wapung Warrior, and in Group B, we have 8 teams again: Project Ace, Rain Esports, Phoenix Fury, MGV, Home of Clouds, Joy Division, Silent Breakers, 4NB Esports. And in Group C, we have Team Dason, Team Timepass, Team Prah, Vasa, Team Kolis, Young Boys, Old School, Wall of Jericho. So there will be 3 teams, each comprising of 3 groups, each of comprising of 8 teams, in which we are going to play today's survival stage. So the format will be very soon on this page. You can see in Group A we have total of top 6 teams which has already advanced to the finals, which we will be showing in 12th and 13th September. And remaining teams on in the lower bracket of the top 6, they qualified, you know, to the 30th of August. In that, we seen in the survival stage as well. So we have 6 and 6, total of 12 teams already qualified to the finals. Now in the lower bracket, we have top 4 teams which will be going advancing to the finals. And here we are right now playing with the 24 teams, which I have said earlier: Group A, Group B, and Group C. So we will be having 3 matches each today's. And in Group A, you can see Irangal will be played first, and then we will switch on to the Miramar. Then again, we are back with the Irangal. So we have 3 matches back to back. Match 1 is going to be played between A and B. Match 2 is going to play between A and C, and match 3 is going to play it between B and C. So all of the teams, all the 3 teams from the each group are going to get 3 matches each, two matches each. I'm sorry, and match 1, and match 2, match 3 coming up on your screens very soon. So stay tuned. We have already announced our advance of Group A, Group B, and Group C. So all the 3 teams are right now participating for the top four spot. I will quickly again introduce you to the top 6 teams from the Group A stage has already been qualified, and from the Group B as well, top 6 team has already been qualified to the finals of Meghalaya Carnage Cup. And today we are seeing survival stage, which is going to happen on today and tomorrow. In these all the 6 matches, whoever is going to be in the top spot of the top 4 are advancing to the finals, which will be held on 12th and 13th of September. So stay tuned. The stream is going to start very soon. The players are ready. The flight path is ready to take off. And here we can see the lagging legends holding up on the Topuria has already been the captain of the flight. And we have the first match of our survival series. This is match 1. Survival stage is on your screen. And we have the wrangle taking up. Let's see who are all going to get the first second dinner of this match. And we have remaining to 53 players. Only 14 teams have all joined right now. Let's see where the action goes. And I will again give you a brief of what has happened. As we can see in the flight path from Cherki to the Novorepnoy, in the flight path, which is very ideal path we have already seen in our classic matches. Let's see, can we see any drop clashes happening very on soon or not? Even though this is a survival stage, and you have to qualify to the top 4 teams, definitely the points are already in the demand of from the first match itself, because you only get six matches. You have only 6 chances, and in the six chances you're getting, you all have to qualify to the top 4 spot, or else you will be eliminated from the right here. There is no other alternative. The one who are in the group stages have already been disqualified if they were not in the lower bracket. So in the circle, we have seen the Gutka has been bringing up on the circle. Pochengi seems to be in quite good range of it. This is very an ideal circle, not very fancy of signed up. But all the teams as of now, I don't think there is much of a drop classes. Only some teams are looking in the Pochinki areas, but let's now. I think they are all already scattered upon the areas. But yes, I think there can be a drop fight as of now. Let's see. In here on the screens, we have Home of Clouds. Uh, and quickly we will also introduce you to the point tables as well, and we'll see how the things goes on from here on. Let's not forget, as I told you, there is no other alternative. If you disqualified from this group, there is right now no other way you can, again have the way to the finals. And we have point screen as of now resetted to 0, and all the teams as of now have I think there's two teams which have not joined from the 4am, and I think four Axiom I think have not joined. And also there is Infinity Sports and 4IM. I think there must be some reasons with them. Only 14 teams have joined. 16 teams used to be in ideal situation. But and also from there is two players from the PA Sports as well, Phoenix, and we can see from the MGV as well. There's one player who's not joined, so they are playing with the 2 and 3 players from the each of the team. And let's see how in this crucial stage they are going to carry forward, because this is something very important phase, and you cannot just go out from here and try. So Project Ace and MGV both have a man losses at their end, because they have already not joined. Let's see for NB how things goes from here. Here on, they're just scattering the loots, and yes, we have the first blow of this match. And this is something in the areas where we can see the QBZ has taken into the action, and we'll switch on to that fight as well very soon. Let's see where the fight has occurred. And this is something, very starting of the matches we have seen in this, although where Infinity Sports, I don't know. I think there's some sort of glitch maybe. But here we have MNEGD from this qualification 4NB Sports is looking good in the situation, has taken one early point from the 4NB Sports, not looking good for them. And this finish will also be secured, and the one for one early on points will be there. But right now, I don't think so. I think this was a close call between team. We can see a fight has occurred in the Lipovka areas, but he has been revived very easily. But we'll see how the things going on. But I don't know what is happening all over here. All of a sudden, he just scratches onto one point, takes down player 1v1. I don't know. I mean, if there was not support of a much player, he could have been waited out, try to take this fight with a 2v1 or with the man advantage. But he just tried to take this from 1v1, and he will be a man loss for sure. So first point going up on for the 4NB, and MGV, who are already one man down, has already lost its one player. Calpit, we can see the losses there. Now they are with the 2 players surviving. So this is going to be 2v4 situation. MGV, where has already this needs to can be a very drastic, but just 20 HP survival. He was very lucky to get off with that. Otherwise, this could have been a drastic start for the MGV, because they have already started with a one-man loss. He was not joined in that in the match. They were only 3 mans, and in yet the one man has already been disqualified. He has been taken out. Now it's only 2v4 situation. In situation, can they figure out how to take a fight from here on? And can in this, the situation is not ideal for MGV, but let's see. It's game of BGMI. It's all hopes and it's all unexpected situation. But if they manage to flank out some situation, take out some players who are caught off guard, things can be good for MGV as well. But for NB, seems a good pretty start for them. They have already secured 1 points, and if they played quite well in a decent manner in the basics, they do not mishappen much of the things. I think these 2 points can be in their favor as well, and they can start early on with a 3 points boost. But here we have to look in. 4NB players are sneaking up on as well. Now, can he get an off angle? If somehow he can manage to get an off guard situation from here on, I think I am sorry, it was not 4NB, but if he managed to get any kind of close upon angles or any off guard situations, things he can get an earlier finish points. But we have to also look out for the circles which is approaching right now. To the team 9, we have seen already one man has already been taken down. So now it's again 1v4 situation. Okay, so Moolamanoh is the team who is going. MENE Esports, we can say, has having a decent starter ad of right now, because one player from the team 14 has already been, uh, eliminated, and let's see if he can manage to get out. But somehow MGV has managed to take out one knockout. Can he be revived or not is the question. But MGV Esports, they will be looking for that initial push and initial knock as well. But right now it's taking some pre-fires. The shots are definitely not getting connected. He's not having a clear vision to earn. But that's a bigger question. Can he be revived or not? Yes, definitely. He has some sense of actions that the push is coming out, the footstep must be heard, and it is going to be a crucial situation for the Moolamanoh. And we can see if they can be revived easily, or I don't think so he's going to revive. But initially, again, a second knock has come to the team, and things are not looking good. Now the situation has turned to the 2v2, although he's right now knocked and can be revived. But as of now, speaking, the man of actions is left with two. So this is not looking good. Also, the players from MENE has already scattered upon. They're not together, and these things can be looks, a bit very drastic for them, because they have already scattered. Team 14 players trying to get onto the vehicles, and they have now joined upon with together. But let's see, can they manage to have this 2v2 situation in his favor? Initially, they joined with only 3 players, in which they had lost 1 player. But still, with the 2 players, they are playing very pretty good. And the 2 players trying to aggress with the 2 players remaining. And it is now a 2v2 idle situation. Let's not forget, the second zone has already been formed, and they also need to go inside the circle. So MGV, who were at the disadvantage of man, now somehow managed to neutralize the situation and get on with this. But I think they are just trying right now to just go inside the circle, which can be a good choice as well, because the circles takes much of utilities, and also it damages your health as well. So right now they are trying to figure out, the knocks will be taken out, but if you push upon in the open, you will have to pay the price, and that's what happened with the MGV. Now it's down to the 2v1 situation between team number 9 and the MGV and MNE. So S12K has been switched. Now it's going to be battle of shotguns. So let's see who is going to get the final laugh as of now. But things are not looking good for both of the teams, because somehow they also needs to get inside the circle. Now it's 1v1 between the MGV player and the MNE. Let's see whose connection. One connection has been already taken down. Not looking good situation for the MENE Esports, who were early on into the advantage, but somehow MGV has finally managed to get upon. But this MENE Esports, as I said, I don't know what went wrong with the MENE Esports. They were all 4-man against 2 players, and all the 4 players were not playing as a team. Individually they were taking fights, and individually they were getting at the lost as well. So somebody has been fisted right now. And what I was saying, that this doesn't look quite good in this situation, because you were 4-man advantage and there were only 2 players alive. If you could have played with teams, and if you could play with the support, you could have easily wiped out MGV. But they were taking fight individually. I didn't see any kind of team coordination between them. They took fight 1v1. There was no support, there was no trade from the other end, everybody pushing at from their own. Seems like a bit unexperienced from their side, but I hopefully they will learn from their mistakes and come back strong in the next game. But for NB Sports, they are also looking as of now in a good situation. They have taken up on the initial spots of the Gatka in the areas where they are trying to take fights with the different teams. But there's quite, both the teams are in the circle. Nobody would have, want to lose their position and try to get into a unhappy situation. But let's see how long these fights goes. But for NB Sports, as of now, they are just trying to exchange some shots from the 4NB Sports. They have taken a good position in the Gatka circles, and these kinds of circles where the circle is, the first circle is inside the Gatka. It's more for natural that the end circles, the last circles also is around the Gatka only. So we can see a very much of central shift. Let's see how the prediction goes from here on. But as of now, there's been split maintained between 4NB Sports. I think 2 players is in this area, and 2 players in the left-hand compound, which is in the upper side of the Gatka, west region, starting from that area. Shots have already been exchanged. There's only a bit of, I don't think nobody is going to push from here on. Here's Kudis Esports and 4NB. are just exchanging some shots between them. So it's all the battle of sprays and all the battles of guns. As of now, going upon Kudis Esports, they are also with the 4 teams alive. Four players alive in their teams, same 4v4 fight. But let's talk about MGV and MNE. So MNE was all, with the 4-man advantage, going upon MGV, taking out fight individually, and somehow, managing to just get on with that, giving all the points to the MGV. Or it could have been a total, clean wipe from the MNE Sports. But somehow, as I said, a little bit of maybe unexperience, a little bit of bad decisions. And here on QDC Esports, one player, Kudis the GOAT, has been as of now knocked down, but I don't think any push is going to be seen as of now because both of the teams are quite well inside the circles and there's only one knock. I think if there was a 2 knock, maybe we could have seen a push, but as of now, only one knock has been there, and both of the teams would just want to be inside the circle, just create some experience. And as I said, the Gatka, Pochinki, and Ruins well inside the circles, as predicted earlier. Much of the times when the first initial circle and the Gatka is in the center, most of the time it's going to be a central shift. So somehow we can see a battle in the open grounds of Gatka, where you can see an open grounds between Ruins and Gatka. Things can be, it can shifted upon to that actions, but when we see a fight in the areas where there's not much of a cover, things are very much dependent upon the utilities and the smokes. So let's see how the teams are going. And here on, again, MGV, they are looking good into the action. They have taken one player as well down. 3 points have already been secured by them. Now it is not going to look with the Project Ace, where Kazi has already been, shotted down. And there's a lot of things which needs to be get away with this, because for Project Ace, they are all with the 2 players only starting in the match, where one player has already been taken down. Now it's down to only the Kazi, where 4 NC players has also seen into the troubles. There the fights are going on. PA Kazi not looking good. 4NB Sports, and they were looking quite good in the situation. I think there was third party rush or whatsoever. I didn't know, but somehow 4NB Sports, who were good into the circles, has been taken down, and 2 players have been instantly eliminated from the team. Now the teams which is looking good into the situation, they just needed to hold the situation, somehow just lost their advantage, because now it's only 2 players who are surviving, where MGV, they were looking, things were not looking good for them. They have already managed to get 4 points for them. A good start, but let's see how long or how better they can. But here, Phoenix Fury, they are not looking good into this spot. He just came upon this compound and again will be shotted down. So the 2 players are now again knocked down from the Phoenix Fury, and it is going to be a clash between Phoenix Fury and the team number 5, and the way 2 players needs to be revived as of now. But can this nade gets connected? But he will be switching to the S12K. Can he get a connection? No, it was too late when he's tried to switching onto his shotgun, but he just had utilities in hand and cannot do much of the thing. Now it's again 1v4 situation, where Old Monk has all the responsibilities in his shoulder to get his team going. Meanwhile, he does not need to worry about the circles because he's well inside the circle, but all he needs to do is to survive from here on. You cannot take fights just 1v4 because, as I said, you are going to get only 6 final chances. And if you lose from the 6 chances, you're not going to get back into the circles, into the finals, but we have all to take care. Meanwhile, Old Monk, he will take down one player. Cairo, he's been taken down. Can he, secure this point? Can he just turn this point, or he will be revived early on? But Team 5 Demonlike, they needs to be very careful because they are, surrounded by multiple teams as of now. They need to be very careful about the Phoenix Fury. One man from the Old Monk, I don't think he will be trying to rush, or is he going for the rush? Because I don't know what's with the Phoenix Fury. Definitely, he just knew that there is 4 players. He took one player down and instantly rushed. I mean, seems like a pretty decent situation as on here from the Demonlike, but no, it's not us. He's just trying to get a good inside the circle, which looks like a good move, but definitely Phoenix Fury, he needs to take care and he needs to be well aware of his situation as well, because if he is knocked, if he's taken down, his team will be eliminated as of now. But his buggy is totally wasted. Just a pretty decent cover. Demonlike trying to get the hands upon for the one finish points that they are trying their best to get, because each and every point counts as of now. Yes, definitely he will just come upon the open, but meanwhile Demonlike, they are getting shorted from all the directions. They have to take care. Multiple teams are forming in this compound, and multiple teams can be seen clashing. Yes, definitely Demonlike, two players have already been knocked from their end as well. He will be revived as of now, but the volleys, even Molotovs has been thrown. Can Demonlike survive this clash on from the multiple teams? I mean, there is something unlucky from both of the things. Again, a player will be shotted down. Young Guns trying to get the best of the moment. It's tried find the best situations, rushed into the situation and trying to figure out with man. In the meanwhile, there is a classic shot down from the OG as well, and he will be taking down one player. Again, last player surviving from the Demonlike, he will also be taken down, and Demonlike, hand in hand, he will be just eliminated from this match as well. Now, Young Guns, they need to be very careful, because there's again a team in the shorelines who have eyes on this compound. Can we see again a third party? But Young Guns, they just tried a very good timing in the situation, and wiped a demon like from this compound. And meanwhile, things have shifted a bit to the ruins in Pochinki between, in the open grounds where do not have any fires. Lagging legends, we can see us again a solo man surviving from that team. They have managed to secure 1 point, but this will be not enough if you need to get into the top 4. But you have 5 matches to, let's see, but not saying that the vehicle is in. Okay, we have a UAZ as of now, but can he get inside the circle with due time remaining, because the circle has already shrink to the fifth stage, and it is causing a lot of damage as of now. While Joy Division has also managed to secure 1 point. There's a lot of teams who are not again. Meanwhile, Phoenix Fury has been eliminated from this match. There was only one player surviving from Phoenix Fury. They have already, joined team. Moolamanoh has also been eliminated. We have seen Moolamanoh. They were fighting with the team 5 in the Lipovka areas with MGV. But as of now, Moolamanoh has also been eliminated from this team. Lagging Legend have also been eliminated. Silent Breakers, in a meanwhile of 10 seconds, there 3 teams have already been eliminated. So, I think there is circles is very much crucial in these stages, and you need to be very careful. Silent Breakers, 4NB Sports, 2 players surviving from their end. Things are not looking good for them as well. As of now, they need to get well inside 300 meters circles as well. But Team 11, which is Project Ace Kazi, has just stuck in that one shack. But I think he will be managing, or we can see a rush into the shack, because somehow he is just stuck in that shack areas. And let's see if he can have support of his other teammates as well. But 4NB need to be very careful from behind. Silent Breakers caught off guard 4NB, which I was saying, they need to be careful of their surroundings. And 4NB Sports, they also need to be very careful, because we can see from the behind a different team is also in their areas as well. But Silent Breakers as of now managed to get the 4NB, but 4NB players, one player who was surviving there, somehow managed to escape from the eyes of Silent Breakers, and he is right now inside the areas. Meanwhile, circle will be closing soon, and it is going to be a situation for the Silent Breakers where they need to be get inside the circle. But Silent Breaker, and they need to be also into this compound areas, but they have taken one player down again. I think yes, definitely one shot, and again it is going to be a good early on start from, because they have managed to get 4 finish points. They need to get inside the circle. As soon as they are out of that house, they will be shotted down. And Silent Breakers, they can have some a good easy on points, but they need to be very careful as well, because Joy Division, they are looking stuck in this compound. If they somehow try to get out of this house inside the circle, they will be getting shots from the Silent Breakers. But Silent Breakers, they also need to be very careful, because definitely he will be taken down. One player from the Silent Breakers somehow sneaked upon that stone area. but he will be taken down. And meanwhile, Joy Division GD, they have been taken down as well. And so Joy Division, they just try to figure out from the situation, but they were being zone kept by Silent Wakers, where 4 NB Esports, they have also been lost, has been eliminated. So we are now down with the top 6 teams, 20 players remaining. Kudis Esports, as of now, they do not have any points in their hand, but as of now, they can be seen in the very good position. Kudis Esports, all 4 men alive right now, where Young Guns leading the point table with the 5 points, SW as well with the 5 points. MGV, somehow they were the team which were looking to to just wipe out from the first position, somehow managed to get inside the top 6 as well. And Young Guns, they are looking very happening in this situation. Meanwhile, a total chaos between them. Young Guns and have all, but what he was doing, I don't know, from team 14 player, he just slammed into this stone and he was looking in the other directions. Somehow, someone get this man a headphone or earphones. I don't know. He was lagged or something, because he was not looking totally into the situation, and there was a free kill for the Young Guns. Slammed into this compound. Young Guns looking good with table topping as of now, and they are not looking, anywhere close to stop this, because they have 3 man advantage with them. Kudis have been eliminated. They were into the good situation. They had a compound with them, but somehow they just lost their advantage and get on with that. So this is the 7th stage, and this is the final circle which we will be seeing after this. And definitely, this is not looking good for Slant Trackers as well. They just need to sneak upon 41 meters inside the circles. Back-to-back knocks are coming for them. And in this situation, only last player Ruby and Enzo is also there. They just need to get inside the circle. So Enzo, he need to drive, but he will be spotted and taken down from the Silent Rakers. They are not looking to give away things very easy, but Young Guns they have managed to take the 9 finishes points for them, and Silent Rakers has now going to cross the 10-digit mark for them as well, where the 2 players have alive. And let's see, 1 player will be spotted. He will be taken down with remaining of bare minimum 10 HP. If there was 1 shot remaining, he could have been knocked out as well. But I think he's knocked down, but from something from a different areas as well. But Young Guns, they need to be very careful. 4 points has been secured by the Melody, and 5 points has also been secured. So total of the 9 points have been secured by the Young Guns. But definitely, as I said, maybe a caster's curse, and 1 player will be taken down from the Young Guns. Now it's all again last player surviving. Now the finish has also been secured, and HOCTD will be taken down as well. The rehost from the HOC, we can say the Young Guns, last player surviving. Strainer has been taken down. So all of again their top 2 teams, now it is going to be 1v2 situation between team 15 and Young Guns. We'll have to see. I think this is not looking good for Young Guns, because definitely he's having, man disadvantage. And also, I think Team 15 is well aware of his position and situation, because previously we have seen some shots. And yes, definitely, I think Home of Clouds have already spotted the player from the YG, and it is going to be 1v2 situation where he has spotted 1 player. Can he be taken down? Yes, definitely, YG, Young Guns player, he was into disadvantage. It was 2v1 situation, but Home of Cloud somehow managed to, throw this match away, and Young Guns will be getting this winner chicken dinner.
It's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's scarlet red. That a winner will thrive. Now get ready. Players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage. Yeah. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like, woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey.
We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red. That a winner will thrive. Now get ready. Players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage. Yeah. All that is carnage. Showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like, woo, like Prah. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass just go in the dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoa, I thrive, don't need to try. You can decide, but if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that it's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. Showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like woo, like Prah. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage.
Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to the match number 2 of Meghalaya Carnage Cup, and we just witnessed a fabulous match 1 of the Survivor Series. Here, we are showing you the Meghalaya Carnage Cup second Survivor Series match, match number 2, which will be on your screens. So we have seen the first match playing outplayed by Young Guns, with the last player surviving was a condition of 1v2 situation, and somehow Home of Clouds just, I think there was a lot of ridges coming in their way of the bullets fired, and all the shots were in the ridges, and somehow Young Guns managed to pull off this match. So this is going to be match number 2 on your screen very soon coming up on. And here we go with the match number 2, Miramar in the actions, where Kudis Esports taking up on uh, at the second match as a host, and we have the drunker on your screens. This is going to be a match number of Miramar. Don't forget, in the group stage, when we had this first Miramar played, it was total chaos. We witnessed, 6 or 7 draw fighters in that Miramar areas. Let's see how this Miramar is going again. So, Kublai Meghale, this is your caster. Delta plays AK Rohit Pratap Verma, and we are right now into this Meghalaya Carnage Cup Survivor Series. And back into the actions, their flight path is from Laidria going up onto the Campo Militar Stora Muda area. And let's see, we have group number this is in the match number 2, where this is Group A versus Group C. The first match was between Group NB of the Irangal, and this is Miramar. Again, we will have a match in the Irangal itself. So all the teams have started to take up on the flights, take up on the drops and the areas, and in the Bicado areas, Montenegro, we can see multiple teams right now. Are they going to land up on the same spot, or they're just going to scatter up on the areas? Just now, we have 3 matches today of Survivor Series, 3 matches coming up in the actions tomorrow. So this is the format of this match tournament. We are in the Survivor Series. Top 4 teams will now be qualified to the final stage from here on, with the 6 matches they are going to play. And we have QDC Sports, and yes, as I said, the Miramar. This is something a big map. Is still we are witnessing a drop clash between QDC Esports, and let's see into the action the other which team is also there to challenge and contest them for this area, where the QDC got first match. QDC Sport, they did not had a good matches. Somehow they were just eliminated early on this score. So this is Home of Clouds between QDC Sport. Let's see who is going to get a final victory from this drop clash. Home of Clouds, they were looking good. They had all the advantage, but somehow all the shots, you know, just banged upon on that ridge and did not connect to that last player of Young Guns, and he managed to get the winner chicken dip. Home of Clouds, they would probably learn from that mistakes, and definitely let's hope for them that they will come in this stronger in this match and try and to just get on with the points which they managed to lose. And Young Guns with the 22 points, WW we can see with the 5 points, and we have the point tables leading upon. There is a big gap between first and second point. You can see the Young Guns, who are in the top table, has just it is with 22 points, and the second team, Wapung Warriors, they are with 5 points. So there is a very big gap between both of them. So 17 points of gap between both of the teams. And even in one match, it is very tough to that gain that 17 points. And early on, QDC Sports not looking good. They just tried to cross that street in an open, but he will be shotted down. But somehow, luckily, he managed to get inside a cover, and yes, he will be revived. I think it will be very easy for him to revive. But Home of Clouds, will they rush or not? Because Home of Clouds, one man has also been taken knocked down from their end as well. But definitely, both of the teams will revive their respective teammates, and all the 8 players will again just try to take a fight with them. Here, Home of Clouds trying to sneak upon the compound, trying to close that area, but Home of Clouds, Rezukafu, is in a very good position, and I don't know if Kudis Esports, they are aware of his position, because this can be, no, definitely they were not aware of this position, but somehow he will manage. Okay, he just, just was almost missed every shot, but somehow one or two bullet connection at the end will take place and he will be taken down as well. But Home of Clouds, two players have been instantly knocked down from this situation, and Venom and player will be to take upon the responsibility for Home of Clouds. But definitely Kudis Esports, they are looking very good into the situation, because they have managed to take out the too early on knockout from their rival team. And here we have only two players from the Home of Clouds. Smoke path is being formed so that he can sneak up onto that compound and the revival can be made. But QDC Sport, they will not like, or they will not try, to just let this happen. But somehow he is sneaking upon that areas. But QTC Sports, I don't know. Yes, in the meanwhile, QTC Sports, they have taken one knock from their end as well. And once again, QDC Sports, they are not now bouncing back in the team. But now he's just trying to, to spray some action shots in the smoke, but it's already been too late. And I don't know how. But QDC Sports, they were looking very good, but somehow they have lost their advantage. When there was two knock in that position, they could have been rushed very easily. But QTC Sport, I think all the players were not in scattered very distant from the meanwhile. Now the QTC Sport, they have taken two-man knockdown from their end, and they are not looking good. And how can QTC Sports back to back two players somehow just managed to get back-to-back knocks, and three players down? What is happening with QDC Esports? First player was taken down in that exact position. Second player was also taken down in that exact same position. And third player has also been taken down from that exact position. I don't know what they were trying to do, QDC Esports, but somehow you just need to figure out that if one player can be taken down from that angle, definitely other players can be shotted down as well. But they just tried to stick with that same game plan, try to approach that area, and one by one, each and player, everything will be going. And this is something looking cheeky from the Home of Cloud. They're just trying to get on from the behind of this. Let's see, yes, definitely there will be a jump shot. He will take that shot, definitely not looking good. And in the meanwhile, Home of Cloud, they just tried, and they will get all the 4 points. In meanwhile, they lost one player in this match, but somehow they have also managed to survive of this. And Home of Clouds bringing upon the heat with the 4 points. Definitely this can be a big good start from their end, just trying to compensate for the previous match where they just tried to but lost the chicken dinner. And in this match, they are compensating that loss, and they have managed to get early on 4 points with 3 players remaining for them. But QD Sports, let's talk about them as well. uh, first knock came in that exact position. Second player could have told that, yes, if one player is being knocked in that position, there was no smoke, there was no utilities. Second player came to that again spot, got knocked down. So if you can make a mistake once, you cannot make a mistake twice in this kind of lobby. But again, not just twice, the same mistake was made thrice. The third player also came into that same exact position and same result. 3 players back to back getting knocked from that exact position. In a meanwhile, they were just trying to revive their one player, getting lost with the 3 players, and eventually QTC Sports was all done and dusted. So you need to learn from your mistakes, not in the previous match, but also every minute. So this needs to be very careful. Teams, you just need to look out for all these learnings. And silent breakers, Picardo, we have a drop clash here as well. In the meanwhile, where silent clashers is now clashed with the team number 12, we'll see the team on the other side as well. This nade has made some quite a good connection as well. So there is a loss of quite good HPs from from that team as well. But Young Guns as power has been taken down from the TP itself. The Young Guns, who were the winner of the previous first match of survival series, they are now taking their own medicine testing, because they are definitely getting. I mean, one player has only knocked down. Let's see if the S power can be revived or not. But see, this is going to battle between Silent Breakers and Old School. So both of the team, Old Schools and Silent Breakers, they are in fight. But Young Guns, they are getting knocked back to back. Both two players has been knocked down. But this is, I think, there is a clash between Vasa and Young Guns, and there is another different team as well. I can see Phoenix or something. It was a Project Ace, because Young Guns, they are not looking good into the situation. They have lost their two players as of now, and we have Esports as well. Definitely PN Esports getting Vasa takedown. That will be again a back-to-back YG, who were winner of the first match, instantly getting wiped out from this match, and they will be out in the top in the 14th position from this match. In the meanwhile, there's again a different fight going on as well with a different team as well, where we can see ML team with MR as also taking it down with the Shillong as well. Vasa, they have managed to take on with that team, but the Team Esports YT has been taken down. Vasa Jasmine, four points for the Vasa. As of now, they have managed to get wiping out that YG Young Guns, and let's see how good they are going to. But this is loss from their end as well. They have managed to 4 point, but at the cost of losing 3 players. So only 4 points, and this is going to be only Jasmine who is left alive. So from here on, he will have to carry forward his teams. Young Guns, who were the table toppers, wiped down from this team, and it's not looking good for them. Wall of Jericho, they will spot that player, MNE Sports, from where he just stopped at that position. I think that Bucky was slammed accidentally, and where he will slam, definitely Wall of Jericho was there, so it was not in a good position, but they were looking good, and definitely its second player has also been spotted. I think there was a call from the Wall of Jericho as well. The other teams must have also. Noisy Boy coming from the team Dason. Next, see the experienced team. Let's see, they're not able to perform much in the first match, but let's see how they are going to perform in the second match. But Chase, unfortunately, where his buggy was slammed, Wall of Jericho player was there, and he will just instantly, utilize that situation and get a early first point. But it was a very easy point for him, and unfortunate for the team Dason. But meanwhile, these 3 players can also do wonders for this team, because they are all experienced, and let's see how well they can perform from here as well. Team from Team Dason, they have 2 points in their hand, and they have just spotted Wall of Jericho, one player taking down his sprays, but the spray is not going to connect. And as of now, his buggy needs to be secured as well, because in this position you must need a vehicle in this hand. But Noisy Boy, trying to get into different position, trying to get the connection. Only one bullet remaining, or he could have been knocked down. He's using 3x and over his AKM as well. But let's see, Wall of Jericho, can they try to wipe out the team Dason? So it is going to be a match of between Wall of Jericho and Team Dason, where Team Dason having a 4-man advantage, but Wall of Jericho having 4-man advantage. But Wall of Jericho, they are in a ground lower areas, where Team Dason is in the higher ground. So a bit of mixed match of both of the team, where you can see Team Dason on the early on good position as of now, but Wall of Jericho, they just need to get up on this. But this, okay, so camel ride in the desert is what we call a classic best vehicle for this desert. Definitely, let's see where are they in the two of the teams trying to fight between Laidri and Montenove regions, where we can see team. I think Vasa, the solo man who is surviving from his team, Jasmine, I think he's trying to get some shots, or I don't know. But there are 2 or more teams which are looking into this Montenove areas. They can try to just if the map read is good, if the kill feed read is good, they must have known about that Vasa only one player is remaining. And if you just tried to take a fight with any of that team, it could be disastrous from Vasa as well, because they need to be careful from here on, because there's only one player surviving, where Team Kolis. So 4 players, 4 points going to Cliffy, and he will survive. So I think there was a 1v4 or what? because Chilibi has managed to get all the 4 points. 100% of his percentages goes to that single player from the team Kolis. And in the meanwhile, Y will be taken down, and he will be instantly finished off from running over the vehicle. So old school, they're right now into the fight in the Pecado areas with silent rakers. I guess they were the silent rakers, and old school, they were into a clash. But old school, they are trying to take battle from a different teams as well. Meanwhile, team 10 is also here, and we can see different teams trying to take fight with the old school. They need to be careful because if one single mistake and old school can be in trouble. But team 10 also needs to be very very careful. I don't know they have any idea about this Stevie being in this position, or because Stevie, if they just try to get into the open by vehicle or anything, Stevie will not let this moment go, and he will just try to just knock the both of the players down. But team 10, as of now, they are secured. Until unless they are in the compound, they are pretty much secured. But I don't know if Wapung Warriors have any idea that old school player is just keeping an eye on them. And even for a single second, if they just try to get inside out of their cover, I think old school Stevie will just take them down. But they are now, as of now, they have 4 points in their hands, uh, but they do not have good man advantage because two players are only alive from their teams. So it's a duo for Whopping Warriors. But let's see how they are managing to get these things done from air end. But meanwhile, Circle has already taken the second stage. Is going to be in let's see where the Circle goes. Can if it moves to Achumasera or going to different areas in a few seconds, it will be uh, clear with you. But Pecado, Blytheria, Mountain View areas, these areas are lot of highly populated. But if you look into the southern areas, Valle de Mar, Minas de Valle, Chumasera, all those areas, there's only one single team in that area. Rest of the teams are totally in the northern area. So all the actions, all of the heat is going upon in that top areas. You can see in the mountain over power grid between areas, the team 10 and old school, they are all into a fight. And in the Pecado as well, you can see. And meanwhile, the circle has formed, and let's see where the circle has gone. Meanwhile, Moolamanoh, they will be disappointed by their performance. What happened in the early on match where they had clashed between MGV and Moolamanoh, and Moolamanoh, they were with the 4 point 4 players advantage. They just lost to the MGV 2 players. But that's what's happened in the past is the past. They will be looking this match as a fresh start, and Moolamanoh will definitely try to get some good earlier finish. But here on his TV, what did I just saw? I mean, Stevie just I don't. Does he do not have a bullets, or he was waiting for another player to come? I think what Stevie did, he thought that there is more players in that compound, and he just let first player go so that he can take the second player down. But guess what? There is not any more players because only 2 players were surviving from the team 10, and Stevie just lost a golden opportunity from the Wapping Warrior. They could have been troubled, but they just somehow managed to, escape from that position. And Stevie just, in that situation, I mean, yes, that can be the case. Stevie just thought that let the first player go, and I will take the shots on the last player. But what happened is Weapon Warrior was only with the 2 players in the same vehicle, and they just somehow managed to escape. So I think that's a very lucky from their end and a miscalculation from this TV, from the old school, or they could have got the 2 easy points for them. Here on Team Dason, trying to, battle tussle between the team 17, and he's taken up on the action. The shotgun will be taken down, and next he with a cheeky angle takes down the team 17 player, and he will be instantly secured finish point as well, because I do not see any player in the close proximity of that. And with that, Team Dason is going to get 3 finish points from there on as well. What, as I said, Team Dason, as they have experience, as they have the quality of the game, but somehow things are not going to their favor and they are not being able to perform much better as expected of them. But let's see, can the table turns in this match? And the old school Stevie, he will be taken down. We missed the action. Will definitely will love to see what happened with that. But old school Stevie, he has been taken down. I think he somehow he chased the Wapung warrior or something, but he will be, you know, done and dusted. So old school now with the 2 points, where Stevie just managed, you know, to let that Wapung warrior players go, but eventually he will be taken down, and then things are not looking good for old school because until now they have not managed to get any points where they could have got the 2 points from the Wapung warriors, but old school. Now we'll have to see how they are going to perform, what the strategies they are going to follow. In the meanwhile, Team Timepass, they have all the 4 months alive, but yet no points for them. But they need to look for that team, because we can see a different team in that areas, and we can see some actions. But Moolamanoh, last player survive, I think. Okay, so the last player surviving from the Moolamanoh, he will try to take them down the shots, and GD will be there. But Team 15, they are, you know, quite in the situation where Moolamanoh can be in trouble, because definitely 3 players I can see as of now. Yes, 3 players are there and just trying to take up on with the Moolamanoh. The molly has been thrown, but let's see how JD from Team MNE is going to perform here, where Team Kolis, 1 player has been taken down for 4 points for them, but definitely they will just try to hunt down. And I think they have idea that there's only 1 player in this compound. He will take down, but the shotgun connects finally from the Venom, and he will secure. Okay, so I think it was not Venom, it was Rizakafu who connected that shot, who had that final shot confirmation, and he will acquire that 1 points from their end. But eventually, Moolamanoh has also been disqualified from this match, where Infinity Sports, they're not looking good into the situation. As of now, they have not managed to get the 1 point, but YB will be taken down in the circle, and Demonlike not been able to perform much good into the previous match, but just trying to get into this first position, and they will take down with the 3 players alive, 6 finishes points from their end, and now has been taken down. But the shots has been taken down, but Demonlike, they will be not looking good into the 0 points has been there. Unfortunately, I thought there was a 6 point, but 0 points from there, and Demonlike with 3 players alive for them, they are taking fight as of now with the wall of Jericho, who are looking good. And yes, Demonlike first frag coming up on, and again a knock from the Demonlike. Only 2 players alive. Wall of Jericho trying to push in. Can he will be revived or not? Where Jinax has been taken down. 2 players now, and Wall of Jericho. The rush can be seen very much soon. For the Demonlike, only 3 players alive. 1 player has been knocked down. He needs to be instantly revived, or otherwise it can be problematic for them as well. But Wall of Jericho, they're not as of now trying to rush very on early. Can be a good sign as well, because just trying to, you know, just analyze the situation, how many players are there, in what position they have taken cover. This is you know, they're just calculated risk, and yes, calculated risk comes with a advantage as well. But here Sus trying to get a better angle, but Demonlike, they need that opening, they need that frag, or otherwise Wall of Jericho will come banging upon them, and definitely they will wipe the Demonlike. But let's see, think tables, you know, can turn otherwise as well. But Wall of Jericho, they just, you know, let that player go. They just took that first knock, or if they had any idea that there was only 2 player from their end, Wall of Jericho would have instantly rushed. But definitely there is a good choice as decision as well, because the circle is coming up, and they are now trying to get inside the circle, which is a good decision for them. Go inside the circle, get a better position, and then zone keep for the different team. But Dexter will be taken down. Venom will be the first player, will be the player to take him down, and he will instantly secure his finish. So Dexter has been eliminated from this as well. But Silent Victor, Noisy Boy, from the team Dason has taken down a player as well. So lagging legends, we can see they are also into this fight as well. And Zinx there has been taken down. Nade has been throwing, but I don't think this is going to make any connections with the lagging legends. As of now, they are just fighting upon the edges of that. But Noisy Boy secure just take down one finish points, and I think this finish points will be secured as well. Yes, Novizoy securing his points for the team, and Team Dason will be advancing now to the 4 points. But Team Dason needs to be careful because teams are going to surround them as well. They are, as of now, they just need to go inside the circles. I don't think there is going to be much trouble for them to get inside the circle, but definitely they will have to secure their pack as well. And meanwhile, the last player surviving from the Vasa, Jasmine, has also been taken down, and eventually the Vasa team will be eliminated from this match as well. So we have top 10 teams with 25 players remaining with them, and Timepass, only 2 players remaining. They did not, manage any finish points till them for them, but they will have to bounce back in this game. But young boys, YB looking, not good into situation where Team 7 is trying to rush upon them as well. And this is going to be a UMP battle between them. And yes, he will be connection. He will be instantly securing that finish point for him. Yes, definitely. In the meanwhile, he will switch it to UMP, close that point. But finally, that bullet, the reload will take place, or otherwise it could have been drastic for lagging legends. He just swiped the UMP, but I think that the reload saved that lagging legends player, or otherwise it could have destructive for them as well. Where back to back we could have seen knocks. But young boys, last player surviving. Let's see lagging legends, can they figure out that player? And definitely I think his position is well aware, because a smoke path is there, but lagging legends just need to be very careful. We have seen what one player could do, but yes, he's getting shots from the behind, and meanwhile he will be taken down from a different team, I guess. And with that, Young Boys has also been, yes, it was Infinity Sports who spotted the last player surviving from the Young Boys, and he will take him down. In meanwhile, Infinity Esports, they have managed to get 1 point for them first, and you need to be very careful because Infinity Sport 4am, both the teams were not, in the first match, it was a miss for them, and Infinity Sports, they are already, where you are not going to get more chances. Infinity Sports are already lost first matches. I mean, they missed the first matches, and so it comes with 0 points for them. And definitely they need to be acquiring as much as points they can in this match. Where meanwhile, Team Kolis, where they have crossed the double digit, secured 12 points for them, and Team Kolis, they are looking good as of now. But that nade will come, and he will be taken down as well. The 2 players remaining, I think that it can be, a good need from their side as well, or otherwise a push can come and Team Collis can be shredded apart as well. But yes, he will be instantly, wiped out from that molly as well. There was, a chance of revival, but that instant molly from the team Timepass will take down the team Kolis as well, and this is not looking good for the team Kolis. Meanwhile, they need to be very careful, and again, this will Timepass move out from the situation, and he will be taken down because in the smoke he could not figure out that player. Last player surviving, can he take down? Yes, definitely. What did we see is a 1v3 situation from the team Kolis. They already managed, to figure out, I mean, it was looking very problematic for them, but Team Kolis somehow, a player coming up on, taking up on the actions, and that was 1v3 from his side, I think. But he will be the last player. It was Venom, I guess, from the team Kolis. He's the last player surviving. He needs to get inside the circle as well. A bit, as of now, the circle is already very close, but let's see if he can just manage to. But Infinity Sports managed the first match, managed to get the 2 points for them. In the meanwhile, Team 11 just trying to rush into the circle. Can they be spotted? And the spray will be taken down. Yes, definitely the connection has made, but he will be surviving with that 10 or 20 HPs. But Team Kolis, they are, as of now, last player surviving vs Venom. And what we witnessed, a pure 1v3, or I think it was 1v3 from his end. And definitely, let's see Cam Team Kolis again back to back. We can see a clutch from his end. It is going to be a battle between Team 11. Yes, definitely one strike points unconnected. Reload comes and he will be taken down from a different. Yes, I think it was from Noisy Boy who take down the Team Kolis. Now it is back to Team Dason versus Team Infinity. And Team Infinity, one player has been taken down from the Team Dason. Second player has also been knocked down. And this is not looking good for Infinity because the circle is also coming up on Infinity. They need, to get inside the circle as well. Meanwhile, Team Dason is well inside the circle, but only with the two players remaining, one player has been knocked down. Let's see, it is going to be a very close battle between Team Infinity and Team Dason. And meanwhile, Team 7 has been spotted, and Lagging Legends has been taken down. Wall of Jericho, Fred will eventually, secure his points. And Lagging Legends not looking good for them because Circle is advancing as well. And with the Team Infinity, Noisy Boys has been taken down. And with that, Team Dason they are not looking good for them as well. But the last player surviving from the it is going to be 1v1 battle. Whoever connects, carry forward the team. Now it is going to be 2v1. The last player has also been eliminated from the Infinity Esports. Now it is going to be battle between Team Dason and Wall of Jericho, where definitely Wall of Jericho, last player is surviving, and Team Dason with the three players, but they just need to climb upon the hill, and this is not looking good for them because Team Dason is having a bit of disadvantage because a lower ridges could not give you a clear vision, whereas from the team from the higher grounds can definitely have a clear sight. But here we have Wall of Jericho between the Team Dason. Final match between Wall of Jericho, final fight between Wall of Jericho, and where we can see this situation coming up on a Noisy. Next, he will be taken down. Now it's down to the Noisy Boy, and we'll see. This is a 2v2 battle. The nades has been throwing down, and Wall of Jericho. The nade will make a connection, and now it is going to be a 1v2 situation from Fred, where he needs to take the pawn. A Noisy Boy coming up forward with that DBS in hand, and that still will make the connection. And Team Dason finally with the winner chicken dinner of the second match. As we said, they were not performing as per their expectation, but eventually they will get their game going from the second match, and a well-deserved winner chicken dinner from their end.
We in a brand new age, don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass is glowing in the dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoa, I thrive, don't need to try. You can decide, but if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage.
It's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah.
All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey. All that is carnage. 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 All that is We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like woo, like Prah. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. 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 in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass just go in the dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoa, I thrive, don't need to try. You can decide, but if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. Brand new age, don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass is going in the dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. It's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey. All that is carnage. 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 All that is We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art, just start a rampage. See a carcass, just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoa, like Prah. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. 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 All that is carnage.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back again to the Meghalaya Carnage Cup, and we are now witnessing the last match, match number third of today's. We are going to play for the Survivor Series. So this is back-to-back three matches today. Tomorrow also we have three matches. So total in we have six matches, and let me quickly summarize you the format. So we have top four teams qualifying, advancing to the finals. From the six matches we are going to play amongst the three groups, Group A, Group B, and Group C. So for the first matches, Young Guns from the Group A have already qualified. Sorry, or secured the winner chicken. And I'm sorry, sorry. From the Group C as well, the Miramar team Dason has managed to quickly, get into winner chicken dinner. So now this is the last match coming up on your screen with the match number three, which is going to played in the Irangle, and let's see who is going to get a winner chicken from this match. And this is going to be between B and C, and let's see who is going to get the winner chicken. On your screen will be shortly, we'll see a flight path coming upon where all the teams is now power packed with the last match of today. Tomorrow there's going to be a different match, different three matches. So Team Dason, a winner from the second match of Survivor Series of Meghalaya Carnage Cup. And can they, perform same in this match as well? Let's see how the momentum goes. And this is going to be match between Group B and Group C. I will tell you, Group B has not, managed to from the any team from the Group B. The two matches has been played. Group A has from the first match, Young Guns has managed to get the winner chicken dinner. From the Group C, Team Dason has managed to get the winner chicken dinner. Now, probably can be it Group B as well, or will it be another team from the Group C who is going to get a shot at this match? So, Wrangle coming up on your screen, the flight path is starting about from the lower areas of Gatka, shorelines of the Gatka, and to the going to the Milta Power. Usually a very pretty much ideal flight path looks like. Definitely from the first match, team must have um, got some the information where the teams are taking up on the drops, and must have known the places where the team could go, and must analyze their games as well. In meanwhile, in the Pochinki areas, the team has already started to loot upon the areas and circle. Very interesting. The half of the island on the military base, half of the circle on a different island, and these kind of circles are pretty much very exciting, where you are going to see a lot of bridge camps, and you never know which side the circle is going, to the military base island or to the main island. You never know from the military areas. Let's see how the both of the of the teams are going to perform. In the meanwhile, Team Prah, Mr. Shillong is going upon into the actions where the Milta Power has taken. I think there is two teams who are going to contest from the same areas. And meanwhile, in the Milta Power area, Lipovka areas, I think it will be Team Prah which is going to, land first and get all the utilities for themselves. But to contest them, a different team is also there. So first drop clash coming upon from the match number three. Let's see Team Prah, can they, from the PNR, they are already into the action where Shillong has taken up another UMP for the closed and beast, and it is going to be battle between Team 6 and Team Pra, Team 30. So let's see who is going to get a win from side. But let's see Team 6. I think they missed somehow with the barest of margin from and they were the late who just take a drop. But eventually both of the teams have pretty much occupied their own space in the Lipovka areas, Miltapov areas, and they are now trying to figure out themselves whether all the teammates and all the enemies are. But let's see Team Pra or the Team 6 who is going to get the first shot of this match from the MGV. You never know, because the first match MGV were only with the two players. They joined the match with the three players. First player was wiped out, knocked down very early, but somehow Team MGV managed to clutch out from that situation, 2v4 situation. And Team MNE Moolamanoh from the first match, they took them down. So let's see MGV, can they again create the same scenario, but this time they have all the three players with them.
four players with them. Sorry, all the four players live with them. With the two players, they managed to do some wonders. With the four players, I don't think there's going to be much trouble for them if the only possibility is that they play it with the team coordinations. So Prah, they need to be very careful because Team MGV, we have witnessed in the first match what the two players duo can do, and let's see in this a combination of this matches which team is going to get the first knock from their end. Meanwhile, all the 16 teams has joined in this first. This is the first time that all the 16 teams have joined because it is, I think it is from the team A. That's four Axiom uh, Infinity Sports, that both of the teams were missed on the first match, where 4XM missed on the both of the matches itself. But MGV, they are quite good looking into this situation because MGB, they have much experience of this in the Joy division. Meanwhile, they have, they have already make the decision to just cross the bridge and just get the loot going on the military base island. This could be, definitely a very good decision for them, just to early on cross the, because the most of the part is in the military island. And by far, the game experience and knowledge, they must have known that mostly the circle is going to get secured in this island only. And meanwhile, old school, as of now, looting about 9 areas in Georgia pool containers. And old school, they have also just started with a pretty much of decent, but you can see team TKO and Dason Esports with the 20 points, and we have team Kolis with the 17 points. We have Wall of Jericho with the 13 points. MGV, we have 10 points. Yeah, we have Home of Clouds with the 9 points. We have SW with the 9 points, and we have RE Sports with 8 points. We have Vasa Esports with 4 points. We have PRH with 3 points. We have Joy Division with 2 points, and we have TMP 2 points, 4NB, WB 1 point each, and VSPA, they and OS and PF, they do not have qualify to get any ball point. But team definitely looking upon the areas, you can see multiple teams are just trying to cross that island as soon as possible for them. And we have seen again a different team who just crossed that bridge. And I think this team, if they have a good loot, might zone keep a bridge camp for themselves. But in the meanwhile, first knock had come, and it is going to be between Team Vasa and I think even all of a sudden multiple teams are now taking up on the fights. So there was no fight breakout, and when it did break out, there's multiple teams here. Dason as well, he will be ran over, and I think this is not looking good to the team Dason, because the first player has been knocked down. The second player was going to be taken, but Noisy Boy coming up on with that retaliation fire takes down again a player. He will be finally knocked out, but I don't think there's any chance of revival for that for the one player who has been knocked down from the team Dason. Team Dason, they managed to get the first point for them, first finishing points for them as well. But eventually, they just need to be very careful. And here, Team Timepass versus Team Dason is taking place upon here. But Team Timepass, they need to be very careful because one man from the team Dason has already taken place, and I don't think so. Team Timepass has any knowledge of that player. This could be crucial. But meanwhile, Vasa, they are also in a fight with a different team, and Vasa is trying to get back to back knocks onto this. And we have PLM players as well taking up on the fight. So multiple fights has been breaked out, but Vasa, they managed to secure the 2 points, but I think it is going to be 1v1 battle between team number 9 and team Vasa. But this nade can do a lot of damage. But yeah, definitely on point grenade, and SW Esports Silent Breakers will be eliminated from this match, and this will be the first team to get wiped out from this. Meanwhile, Team Vasa has managed to get the 4 points, but at cost of loss of 3 man for them. So it is going to be a solo surviving for SKM, because Eskim is the last man from the team Vasa. Let's see how far he can take his team. Definitely 4 points is not bad starts, but if you have lost 3 man, this is not going to good into the situation. But MGV, I think there was a long, pending fight between MGV. Now the circle is on in their grounds. They just now either they just retaliate from the fight, or either commit to the fight and just get on with it, because you just not keep, uh, inside the circle, because the circle also does damage. The grenade is on point cooking up. If the grenade just, throws it on the same point, he could have taken down. But MV from the MGV has been taken down. The grenade has been thrown, and MGV out of nowhere, there's this two-man back-to-back losses coming from the open. One player will be taken down from Team Fra, and he will be instantly wiped off. But MGV taking some of the revenge back, but it is not looking good for the team MGV, because two players have been instantly knocked down, and I think they will be wiped out as well. But MGV, with the last man surviving, I guess one player has also been taken down. The last player from the MGV. Now, Team Fra 1v2 situation into this, but let's see, can be with them. Yes, definitely he will secure the finishing points from them. Last player from the MGB will quickly have to look into this as well. But Team Fra, they needs to be very careful. Vasa, the last player who was surviving the scheme, has also been taken down. But MGB, can they turns the table, because he's, the last player, if on his feet, definitely is going to be much trouble for the MGB. We have seen MGB, uh, turning the tables from, but this time it is the last man who has all the responsibility to take his team forward ahead. Meanwhile, Team Pra will, just want to, as soon as possible, quickly get rid of that player and move inside the circle, because every time you're taking fight inside a circle, there's much utilities wastage. You're not going to get inside the circle very on early. You need to have a good position as well. So Team Fra, they are very much playing this match carefully. They know that even one player can take down an entire team, and they are not risking it at all. They are just, calmly trying to take the fight with not overcommitting it, and just trying to utilize the time on their side. And definitely, it is not going to be a much of a trouble for Team PNR until and unless a 1v3 situation can pulls out. But Team PNR, they're not looking very much eager and desperate for that kill. They are just trying, to get all the utilities for their side. And in meanwhile, if the team MGV player tries to, jump from that building, Team Pinar, one player is outside of that compound as well. But this is something very, very patience game. From there on, we can see Team Pinar and every team who are looking into this stream or this fight, they need to learn from all these things, because they know that there is one player who is having a TPP advantage, but anyhow, one player, he just tried to overcome it, but cooking one nade, and he will be shot down, and will be taken down with all the 4 points, with one man loss at their end. They just now, need to get all the utilities, all the things, and just rush inside the circles, because if you're outside the circles, a lot of utilities is going to be wasted in healing all the things. Meanwhile, we have the second circle forming upon, and we can see first circle was already a lot of in the military base areas. Second circle is also a bit shifted towards the main island, but not much into the actions. We have seen only 2 or 3 teams have indulged into the fight, but there is a lot of clusters forming upon in that fairy pair areas, where we can already see 4 teams now in the Primox ferry pier areas, and in that in that bridge areas, where you can see is forming upon, and we can see a lot of clashes happening in the next circle, because definitely, if the circle moves towards the main quarry, in the meanwhile, from the Primox, where we can see one team can try to get the boat and move inside the military base areas, where other teams just try to get inside the bridge. But you never know if the bridge is scammed or not. We and you, every player can see through the bridges, and let's see what the strategies are. These, but in the meanwhile, young boys, as of now, they're not much into the action, as only secured 2 points for the team, 1 points in this match, point earlier. They just need to get on with their space, because after this match, only 3 matches will be left, and out of that 3 matches, only two two matches you will get. So total, we have 6 matches for all the 3 teams, and this is definitely going to be a situation where you would not want that every team who's just after after about that like top four, they're not going to qualify for the finals. So the top four teams, they need to you action from this match only, because after that you are only going to get team C. I think they have got two matches from the each team. Tomorrow they will be getting two matches each, and after that we will have a top four. So three matches coming up on tomorrow. This is the last match of Survivor Series day one. Three matches tomorrow, and we will have the top. So whoever are in the top four gets qualified to the finals, and we'll see 16 teams playing for that 10 pool prize, which we are going to disclose you very soon as of now. But here into action, Project Ace is now taking up on the charge. In that areas, they just need to be very careful as well. As of now, Project Ace just trying to chase down that one player from Team 16. But can he? No, he will just run out very easily. That monster truck is not going to chase away the buggy. But as of now, Project Ace, they also need to pick up the pace, because they are, not looking good in the points table as well. So they just need to perform, because as of now, they do not have any points. They will have these two matches with them as well, and we'll see the actions from tomorrow on live. Meanwhile, young boys, all the two players who are remaining for them, just trying to get inside the circle. But as of now, I think one this circle or maybe the next circle also can be in the main island. But after that two circle shift, every team needs to either go inside that water area, or either they just need go into the military base. So this is looking pretty much good for them. In the meanwhile, you can see in the farm areas, from Nova Rapna areas, there's bridge camp happening, but there's not much of cluster in that bridge. But in that bridge which is closed, a ferry pair bridge, you can see one, two, three, four, five teams are on the main island side, and two teams are on that military base island side. So total of seven teams clusters we can see in that very small compact areas. And if there is any fight breakage, you know, it is going to be a disaster, because every team will be, participating in the third party. So Home of Clouds is there, Team Dason is there, Team 17 will have to look which team is okay. So Old School is also there. So we have Old School, Home of Cloud, Team Dason, and there is one another team as well. We can see in the topmost area of where pancakes and everything is there. So in that police station area and the gas station areas also, there's one team. So total now, as I said, only the maybe one circle or two circle is going to the main island, but this circle has taken a massive southern shift, and most 80% of that area will go to the military base. 20% remains in the bridge and the water areas, and now the team will have to quickly figure out what's their route plan is going to be, what is strategies they are going to figure out, and they will instantly need to go inside the circle. Meanwhile, Old School, they have already taken into the vehicle. Let's see what's the game plan they are thinking upon, how they are planning to get inside the circle. Maybe as of now we can see they are rooting for that water areas, so they must have secured boats for themselves. But they need to be careful, because where they are heading on to, there is a team 7 who are waiting for them. And I think there are lagging legends who are in the fairy pair areas prior to them, and definitely they will have a more advantage. I think definitely they have boats in their vision, and Team Dason waiting in the bridge camp areas. Any teams who are just trying to cross the bridge will be instantly taken down by the Team Dason. But Team Dason also very well aware that not every team is going to cross the bridge via cross the island via bridge. Most many team will also try to take the water action, but meanwhile they are eagerly waiting. But teams are coming up on the action. Will hit the one player taken shot, but he will miss each and every shot. Second player is also taken down, but what is that Dason doing? He's missing each and every shot. As of now, he's not going to get the connection, but eventually team 5 will be taken down. Okay, so Dason did not manage to, get a lot of damage, but the player's Nosy Boy, I think, was the one who got all. Yes, Nosy Boy were the 4 finish points, Dason with 1, and Chase doesn't have any finisher point in his account. But Noisy Boy, Dason creating the distraction, Noisy Boy taking up an action. But here we have the best vehicle to cross the bridge, and it is definitely a good option for the teams. But meanwhile, we'll have to see Rainy Sports. Can they figure out how to compete from here on? They have managed to cross the bridge. Meanwhile, Project Ace, they are not looking good because they were just trying to, you know, cross the bridge. But meanwhile, they had a fight with a different team. And meanwhile, Chase will be taken down from the team Dason as well, and Wall of Jericho Fred has taken down one player from the TEC as well. So there is a multiple fight, as I said. Once the fight breakouts, there is going to be multiple fights happening between. So Old School, they have got one player. They secure 2 finishes point for themselves, but they also need to cross the bridge very soon. But in the Project Ace, they are not looking good. They are as of now 3 players alive, but 2 players alive. One player has already been taken down. He was knocked and he will finish from the zone as well. But Team 17, they are coming up into the action. Project Ace, I don't think they are looking very much good into the action. One player will be ran over. The last player will be surviving. He will just try to get that one player down. Misses every shot, but Project Ace, they just need to figure out the game plan for themselves. And this is the last player who's surviving. Pans are out. Can we see a live pan in this match? And I think, yes, definitely, the players are rooting for it. Or the Stevie, uh, the 2 players from this team, they just need to bring upon the Project Ace. The things are going for, he's running into the option, but previous is out. Both of the teams will connect. No, but Project Ace managed somehow to get that 1 points for themselves. Old School. Okay, so there was only one player who tried to take that player down. Rest of the both of the players from the Old School have already been marching towards the center. That's what I recommend every team or advise any team. I don't know why, if they're taking fight, they're not taking a fight fully committed. There's only one player. If you're, if the circle is chasing out, you just need to go inside the circle with all the 3 players. Why one player is taking 1v1 and he's just getting, knocked out and eliminated from the team? Because at this crucial stage, you would like each and every player to contribute until the last. So if you're going to take fight with that one player, all the 3 players should go take that fight, because it will not take less than 10 seconds. If all the 3 players would have been rushed in, definitely they could have easily wiped out. But only 2 players ran towards the circle. One player took 1v1 fight, he lost that, he lost one man advantage, and now this is not going to good end well for you. So this is something all the teams needs to work upon their strategy. We have already seen in the first match what happened when with the team Moolamanoh, where they took 1v1 fight individually and they lost 3 players in that run. Wall of Jericho, they're just trying their best to get inside the circle as well. As of now, they are in the 3rd position of this point table. In meanwhile, Old School has taken down one player from the Wall of Jericho as well. All the team just now quickly need to get inside the circle. But Old School, they have figured out their one player is knocked down. And the last player from the Old School, he's just trying to throw all the utilities. But let's see. Both of the teams, I don't think this is going to end well for both of them, because both of the team needs to get inside the circle and the circle is way ahead of them. Home of Clouds, meanwhile, trying to chase down the team number 4. One player has been taken down. Can this nade? I mean, if this nades connect, it is done and dusted for the team 4. In the meanwhile, it is going to be 1v2 situation for him. But team 4 just tried to get inside the circle and get, because they lost only one player. They just thought it is better to move out from this position and try to get a better position in the circle. Meanwhile, Home of Clouds with 2 finishing points. Old School trying to get into the action, but both of the teams are not going to make to the circle, because both of the teams well outside of the reach, and circle is definitely going to get the chase. In meanwhile, one player coming from the water, I don't know what was he thinking, barely coming upon from that, and he will be taken down of the Old School. And this is team Time Speed. I don't think he will be revived. It is just waste. If you try too much, this is the price you pay, because if you do not move into the circle is definitely going to take you out of the game. And this is not looking good. Meanwhile, Home of Clouds managed to get 2 finish points for themselves. Team Dason managed to get 25 points, but as of now, there's only left with two players. Team Kolis, they are looking good, secured 19 points, and meanwhile, they have all 4-man advantage, such as Home of Clouds. Home of Clouds also having a very good higher ground advantage. Team Kolis, they are looking good into this position as well. Meanwhile, Dexter has been taken down by Noisy Boy. So Team Dashan is also back into the action, where Noisy Boy took down a one knockout. And let's see Dexter. I think he will be also taking down Noisy Boy. He's back again. And in meanwhile, all the teams who are just trying to cross the bridge will be taken down. As I said, if you're too much into the circle, if you're waiting for the last second to move inside the circle, there will be 1 or 2 players who are inside the bridge, and this will not go into the favor of Team Time Pass. So they were doing the time pass outside the circle, and this is the price you have to pay. You cannot take it to the last stage and you just try to cross a bridge at this final stage, and yes, it will be over for the Team Time Pass. We have now left with the team 9 teams remaining of 23 players. Joy Division, all the 4 players are live, well inside the circles. They just need to be careful about all this decisions in their hand. In the meanwhile, VS Venom will be taken down, and I think he was from the team Kolis. Venom, he has been taken down. Joy Division, they are looking early on in this division, taking shots upon the crossing teams. But Wall of Jericho, Frank has taken 1 player down. The Kolis from the 4NB Sports is also back into the actions. 4NB Sports, 3 finish points for themselves. None of the players has been eliminated. Okay, so they have joined with only 3 players, but we'll have to look into it. And 4NB Sports, get inside the circle, get a good finishing points. You just need to survive till the last. If you manage to get into the top 3, I think this is going to be a good comeback for them as well. But they need to be careful because shots can come at from different regions as well. Meanwhile, 4NB Sports trying to secure points from the every regions possible. JD team, Joy Division, 1 player has also been knocked down, and it is looking not good for Joy Division, because 1 player tried to sneak upon this point, and this is what happens at many times. Now the rush will come. You try to revive 1 player, and in that process you lose whole team. So this is what happened. 1 player lost, knocked down. You are just trying to get inside that without any smoke. I don't know why the teams are playing in this way, because okay, it is we know that it is very important to give a revival to your teammate, but this is not the way. You just have to make smoke. You have to use the utilities. You have to buy time for the players. You cannot just 1 player has been knocked down and instantly you're going to get a revival. In that process you lost your own players. We have seen what happened in the Miramar as well. From back to back, each and every player were knocked out in the same spot. So pretty much of inexperience from their end, but they just need to figure out how to learn from all these mistakes, and then just try to come up with a better chance in the remaining 3 matches for them. But 4NB Sports, they are looking pretty much better. Joy Division, only 2 players left with 0 finishing points as of now in their hand. Let's see if they can manage to pull out 4 or 5 points from there as well, but not looking good. We have 9 teams left, and circle has already shrunken down to very smaller portion, and we have TW Esports as well, and taking down 1 player each on. We have 4NB Esports trying to take a fight with a different team as well. They must know that there is only 1 player in this compound, and they need to take down that 1 player very quickly, or otherwise he can create a lot of trouble for 4NB Sports. And I think 4NB Sports have figured out this, that there is 1 player in this compound. In the meanwhile, 4NB Sports, I think they will call upon and their teammates as well, and they will quickly. In a team Dason not looking good, Noisy Boy has been taken down from a very long range, but team Dason, they needs to come inside the circle. The nade has been cooking from the both of the team. Let's see whose nades connects first and who will get this points. And meanwhile, 4BNB Sports trying best of their possible, but 4NB Sports looking good into the situation, because circle is in their favor. All the 4 point teams are in their favor. But for NB Sports, Nash, you cannot just go inside the open and do all the wonders. I don't know how still he's not been spotted, because definitely he's very much playing into the open without any smoke or without any cover. If he's spotted, he will be instantly wiped out. He will be knocked and finished very soon. But till now, luck has been favored him, and he's not been spotted by any of the team. But as soon as he's spotted, he will be taken down. Meanwhile, the last player from the TW is trying to get inside the circle, but he will be taking shots down, and this will go to the team Kolis with 5 points in their hand. They are now back into the action. Now we are back with the team. 6 teams are remaining with 15 players is there. And the team 22 players trying to get outside the circle, but I don't know where he is going, so he will home clouds player giving their kills their points into the zone. And in meanwhile, home of clouds Joey, last player surviving, but he will be taken down by the team Kolis as well, and home of clouds eliminated from this match. In the team Dason, they are also trying to chase inside the circle. I think all the utilities for every team has been waved off, and they do not have any utilities. That's why they could not make any smoke and everything. They just had one last option: either do a heal battle, or either you just try to rush into the circle. But for heal battle as well, you need to have a lot of medicals. But as of now, Wall of Jericho, Frank is the last player for NB Sports, looking good, and Team Kolis is also looking good in this situation. Let's see who is going to get this 1 point. But for NB Sports, I think 3 teams is in the same spot, and for NB Sports also and Wall of Jericho, both of the team will be eliminated from the. Now it is back with 4 NB Sports and only the last player surviving, which is Vasa. Venoms, it is going to be for NB Sports knocking out from this match as well. Last player for 4NB Sports match has ended, and now Team Kolis getting the winner chicken dinner from their end. So this is the last match. We'll definitely meet you at day 2 of Meghalaya Carnage Cup Survival Series. Till then, take care, bye-bye. And this is your cast, Delta Plays. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram as well, and we'll keep you updated about everything regarding the teams. Khublai Meghalaya.
We in a brand new age, don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass just go in the dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoop, I dive, don't need to try. You can decide, but if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. start a rampage. See a carcass is going to dark, and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All it is carnage, all it. All it is carnage, all it. All it is carnage, all it. All it is carnage.
It's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the